Hey everybody, it's Joel Bauer, co-founder of Skirmish Strategies and Business Leverage Expert. I'm recording this video about really what matters most, how to get to what matters in your business so you're making the right decisions and making the right decisions for your life and your family. So often this topic is covered and it just becomes this thing where people just pick whatever angle they have at the moment, but they miss how complex this really can be. We aren't so one-dimensional. We don't have one thing that we want to do. There's not one thing that we're trying to serve and then everything else is less important than that. It generally comes together that a lot of things that we do in our business, we're doing it for reasons that better our lives or better our families, what we can provide to them and what they get to do and what our lives are about, as well as getting to real results and things that matter in our business. So as we look at these, it just seems like people just kind of grab onto something, and you'll see examples like this, you have to believe that family's always first. Yeah, that's fine, right up until your family's affected by what's not happening in your business. You spend a lot of time and that's where you put a lot of your energy, and if family comes always first, what happens when you don't have the resources to give them a better life? To provide them more of the things that they really want and enjoy. And it's not to take you out of the picture, it has to be in balance, right? It has to be something where both are happening. You have to be there for your family, but you also have to be able to get the resources and things that make their lives amazing. And when those things are coming together, there's also the part of you. What are you doing this for? I don't think you woke up and said, hey, you know what I need to do for a living? I need to work all the time. That would be so much fun. You generally thought there was something out there that you could do that would be more amazing for you. It'd make you feel fulfilled by what you're doing. And so there's a lot right now that says, just do that thing that you love and then everything else will come. Again, it's just wrong. It's just false. It's partially true, but it misses the other piece and makes you think it's so one-dimensional. It's this one thing. If I just figure out what I love and I just do that, then I'm gonna get lots of money, right? Well, I've been in that place lots of times where I did the thing that I thought I really loved and money didn't come. And I kept doing it. And money didn't come. So what was going on? Well, that's not how money works. It's doing that thing and then also building a business around it that lets you do more of it. It's learning those things outside of what you think you love right now. And actually, a lot of the limiters for me early on was I didn't have a lot of experience. What I thought I loved or what I really enjoyed might have been just simply because I had a lack of experience of doing anything else. That's just something I happened to be good at and I delved into it and it excited me. So I want to do more, saying that's what I love. I'd say the complexity of what I love right now, the things that I enjoy, the number of things that I touch in my business that I just am so excited to do has gone up exponentially. Some of those things weren't always fun at first. They were difficult because they weren't the thing I was good at. They weren't the thing that was easy. So there's something missing there. And so what I wanted to do is just kind of take a step back and set up a way to actually get to what really matters across the board. And that's not by trying to make it so simple so that I can just give you a catchphrase and you can walk out there and go, okay, that's it, family's first. That makes it easy. I'm glad, but that's not how life works. We as entrepreneurs, we balance a lot of really great things, and sometimes we get out of balance with those things. And this kind of exercise of going through just 3 simple questions gets you to really think about it. One of the reasons I'm really doing this video right now is that I'm thinking about it a lot. Christmas is coming, and I'm doing a lot of planning and trying to balance out what I have to do and what I wanted to accomplish for this year. And my goal is getting me ready for next year in my business and also being there for my family. Also being able to spend more time with them and really enjoy the process, not feeling like, I have an increase in the amount of family time. I got relatives coming in and parties and events with my friends and all kinds of things going on. But my workload isn't going down, so what am I doing? It just seems like everything is going up and stressful. But if I take a step back and really try to balance it out, because I do think it all connects. It all comes together if you really look at it as a whole. So the first thing I would try to figure out is, what is your life about? What did you want to do this business for? What were you hoping to really build and see? How do you want your body? How do you want to be physically or energetically? Or how do you want to be there for your family? How much time do you want to spend with them? What pursuits do you have that you haven't ever touched or haven't touched in a long time? Hobbies that you used to love that you just don't do anymore. What are those things? What did you want your day to look like? Just asking questions about really what did you want your life to look like? That starts to set a frame so that all the other questions can be answered in a way that it serves those, that it really helps you get closer to them. Not something where you always feel like you're in contrast, if I'm thinking about work, then obviously I'm somehow violating my family. If I'm spending more and more hours at work, that's why I don't have the body that I want. It really has to come back and look at, what does your life want to look like? What do you want your life to look like? And then we can answer those business questions. We can start making sure that your business is serving you. So the next question of how to get to what really matters is, what really brings you joy as far as work? What work do you do that fulfills you? What excites you when you get to go do that? If it's interacting with a client in a certain way, or coaching calls, or creating programs, or writing, whatever that piece is, what is that for you? Because if you can start answering that on a regular basis, you start making decisions about what you're doing to do more of it. So then it stops being this pull. You're not like, okay, that life that I really want, all amazing things, I just got to get through this work thing so I can get to that, right? If you love the work, it makes it a lot easier to kind of bridge that gap, to always be enjoying what you're doing and bring that like excitement you have for your life and your work back to your family. And really drives everything up, really brings it to where you're getting that life as a whole that you want. So in the last piece, and this is a piece that's almost ignored, it's like as soon as we start talking about your life as a whole, or doing work that you love, or your family, it's like, okay, that must be in contrast completely to business goals and aspirations. But no, you have to be driving success in your business. So what are you doing? What is the biggest things you can do that have great impact on your success in your business? Allow you to do more in less time. What are those things? Because we all have like a list. And I'd say, in most examples, when I sat and walked through this with a client, I saw quickly there was a ton of things on there they didn't need to do. They could have delegated, or they could have eliminated entirely. That would have made their life so much better, and they could have then focused on the things that really gave them success. So let me go through those questions just really quick again. First, figure out what you want for your life as a whole. Ask yourself, what is my life supposed to be about? What is it supposed to look like? Next, what do I love to do? What do I really enjoy? What things that, as far as work goes, that I really just inspires me, excites me? And lastly, how do we drive the best pieces of our business to get us success? So that all comes together. We drive up the resources that we're getting in our business, we're loving what we're doing, we're able to build a life that really matters, we're able to be there for our families. So walk through those, check those out for yourself, and see how they really play. Just knowing them, it's not this elaborate exercise where you have to write 30 pages. It's get a brief idea, just a concept, because you're making so many decisions. We don't realize it, but we're making decisions every single day constantly about what our business is, where we're spending our time, what are we doing, what does it mean? If you can do these questions just on a regular basis, like once a week or even once a month, it'll get you much clearer on where you're going and make sure that it is a place that you want to be when you get there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hey everybody, it's Joel Bauer again, and I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you learned something here or remembered something you should be doing in your business, or just really enjoyed watching, please click the subscribe now button below and become a member of our amazing community. Also, if you know someone that could benefit from this, either in their business or in their personal life, please share it with them. My mission for doing these videos was to help as many people as possible. I also want to let you know about our exclusive free video training, What They Don't Teach You About Outsourcing. If you're thinking about outsourcing, this is definitely something you need. This goes through the 3 biggest mistakes that are commonly made by entrepreneurs when outsourcing that can cost them time, energy, and money. Go click this video, skip over the mistakes that we made in our business, and just get right to it. Also, any of the links or any things that I mentioned are going to be in the comments below. So if you don't catch them here or the button's not working because you're on mobile, then just go to the comments below and you can find the links there. Thank you guys so much.